specific ideas. I have like ideas that I would like to change, but I'm not sure how to change them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're just machine gunning.
Yep.
We're just trying to list all the ideas.
And like we said, if anyone has a specific idea, just go for it.
Okay, first is the stupid strings that tie up. We gotta change something about those.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start, and then, yeah, we'll start with your idea first, Meg, if that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll just go around the room. Actually, I'll go ahead and, Nathan, I'll go to you next.
All right. Double blinds.
All right, Matt,
I want something to do with get rid of dust, either like self-cleaning or dust repellent type of blinds.
all right. Philip,
Polarizing filters. And those filters would rotate to block out light. So you would have one stationary filter and one that rotates.
all right. Say, Ram,
Cellular shades for better utilization of energy, like it's a square type blinds.
okay, it's kind of hard for me to hear you. Do you care to repeat that?
Yeah, it's a cellular shades for the better utilization of energy.
That's solar.
It's like the blinds are like square. It are
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We can the damage like
I'm having
yeah.
I'm having a hard time hearing you, man. I'm sorry.
Let's turn you around real quick.
To write the cellular shades. Yeah, that's what.
So, I don't know. I might be confused what you're saying. I don't know. I'm having trouble. I don't know if it's my
Yeah, it
computer here or
yeah,
what.
it's a- yes, and it's a cellular shades for.
You can type it in. You can
yeah.
type it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel free. Yeah. If
Yeah.
anybody wants to, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
So it's right here behind you on this document.
You can type it on my computer.
Yeah. So it's right there. Okay. Oh, you have to sign in. Meg, you've got to sign in to be able to edit it for some reason. It's got a little thing up there. Ah.
Oh, that would be me. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Here, we can try again. There we go.
Okay. I got you. All right. Patrick.
Okay, I'm gonna draw this out real quick, so I'm gonna turn you towards me. Just cause
Okay.
it just popped into my head and I don't want to forget.
Use a different color.
Yeah. So, what I've got in mind is like a magnetic vertical system where, so what you do is you install magnetic rails on the sides of like your window pane, and the blinds are just like an apparatus that comes as one system like this, where this is opposite polarity magnets, so they would just snap onto there. And then they can operate with like a lever where they're either open or closed. And then there's another part of this, and that's why I wanted to draw it out because I'm forgetting.
So that part to the right would be totally separate. Like you would pick
Yes,
it
you
up.
pick it up, slap it on there, and you've got blinds that fit. Okay, here's the other part. And the blinds are like telescopic, so they can fold into each other. So that you can, expand or contract the blind system so that you don't have to remeasure and, cut your blinds if they don't fit perfectly into the window. But I guess that's the extent of the idea.
So it'd be vertical blinds that are adjustable.
So the blinds are just regular old horizontal slats,
Okay.
but the system just snaps vertically into the windows.
Okay. So it'd be easier to attach.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no mounting to the top here, it's all mounted to the side. So it's just like, you've got a strip that looks just like this, except it's magnetic.
Oh,
And
the
then-
magnets.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
snap on.
So-
Okay.
I guess from like looking at it from a home perspective, like can we talk about this? Like, can I ask you questions or no?
Can we do that in the first run? I have no clue.
It says no interrupting.
Okay, so we'll just say that
Come
for a
back.
second run.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the idea.
We'll come back to those. Yeah, we'll just keep going on with like the ideas, get as many ideas as we can.
We'll just- we'll
I guess
describe
Ed
it.
can come in.
So-
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I guess, I don't know if I'm supposed to add one myself or.
No, you're actually not supposed to do any.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Text us yours and we'll say it.
Yeah. You can just type them out if you want.
Yeah.
If we have any questions, I think we should save that till like after we're done with the
Listing.
listing of the ideas.
Well, shouldn't that be like round 2?
No,
that-
like in between rounds.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
keep
like
going.
right before we vote on it, we'll explain.
Right.
all
Okay.
that.
So I have another very simple one, but blinds, they bend and break a lot, so just durability, like I said earlier, something to deal with.
Okay, Nathan?
A labeled turn rod.
All right, Matt?
I'm thinking like a material that would totally reflect light instead of like blocking it. It may just reflect it, and it might could be different, some kind of different color other than like aluminum foil type that would look nice.
All right, Philip?
Plexiglass frame to have a closed system.
All right, Rand?
We automated the closing and opening of blinds, removing the threads.
Did you say automated closing?
Yeah.
Heard closing and opening of bonds?
Automated.
Automated. Yeah.
Automated, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then Patrick?
So Meg talked about durability. I need something that stops my cats from destroying my blinds. They eat them, so maybe they can be rubberized or something.
All right, Meg?
We've kind of touched on light, but I know they're technically supposed to be like blackout, but a way to make blackout blinds, like blackout curtains.
That's good.
All right, Nathan?
Maybe like a twist knob open close mechanism rather than the turn rod.
Okay, Matt?
I've thought about this a lot, but like a break resistant type surface for the slats, it might be something like a thick hard plastic that's not going to break. Wood will eventually break, but plastic will give and bend.
Okay. All right, Philip?
Digital controls like smartphone.
Rand?
Yeah, and motorized top down and bottom up blinds. So complete down and complete up with motorized.
it's on you. It's something with my internet because I heard motorized and it's like it cuts out.
Yeah, it's motorized, top down and the bottom of blinds.
Motorized at the bottom?
Yeah.
Like, what did you
It's
say?
like automatically completely out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's that word?
It's kind of like a garage door.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh wait, you.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. I was gonna say Patrick.
Okay, thinking back to my hippie days, people used to have a bunch of like posters and stuff all decorating their dorm rooms. So I was thinking, what if you just made blinds a decorative feature and you'd have like interchangeable colorful slats? So, you know, the blinds could be like fluorescent, pink, green, yellow, whatever. And then you can just switch them out somewhere. You just slide them out to make the blinds just look really cool.
That's good.
I put
Man,
what?
so,
Oh.
I think.
Y'all have been more specific, but I just put electronic. So I know we've already touched on it, but that's okay.
Nathan.
All right, so kind of like the you know, you can clap to turn on a lamp. You can clap to open and close your blinds.
Y'all got creative.
All right, Matt.
This was more of a style thing than functionality, but what about triangular blinds? I don't know how it'd work, but maybe they'd be like this or something, or.
All right, Philip.
Corkscrew locking mechanism, so this would be like a telescoping thing to lock in the whole frame.
All right, Ram.
Yeah, the flexibility of attaching and detaching the blinds to the windows.
All right, and then Patrick.
So blinds that basically, whenever they're fully closed, they drop down a curtain, a blackout curtain that's already mounted inside of the system of the blind.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, Meg. We're back to you.
Blinds that are like set on a timer when you wake up and when you go to sleep, or maybe sunrise, sunset.
All right, Nathan.
Kind of already touched on the smartphone stuff, but like being able to use your Amazon Echo or Google Home to use your voice to open them.
All right, Philip.
Additional side slats to block bleeding light from coming in.
I think I skipped you, Matt.
I was just thinking about, I want to draw a little thing on the board. So I'm sure everybody's seen a common blind. The problem is the little gap between them. What if we could somehow get them to perfectly interlock where they're flush, perfect flush? It might be simple in nature, but it would block the light out.
All right, we're back to Ram. My order's getting all off now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think already the automation part is completed, like using the Internet of Things for automation of blinds closing and opening, and also there are different frameworks for Internet of Things. So I don't know if it will be a duplicate one, but yeah, using IoT for automation and connecting with the smartphone.
Okay. All right, and then Patrick.
Okay, so this is just thinking about what you were just talking about, Matt. So what if, like, as you're turning the rod to close the blinds, a second layer of slats fills in that gap behind it? So there may be like a slat embedded behind this other slat, and it's also just working in the counter action of the way this one's closing. So basically just a second layer of slats that are only engaged when the blinds are meant to be closed.
That's kind of what I meant by the double blinds.
Okay, yeah, I thought that's what you meant. I wasn't sure though, but yeah, I think I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah, we're all right. Back to Meg.
I guess blinds, like in the summertime, windows let in a lot of heat. Maybe if the blinds could be like heat stopping, if that makes sense.
Like heat resistant blinds. Is that kind of what you're?
Sure. Yeah. Or like
Okay.
heat. I don't know the word for it.
The heat sink.
Yeah.
So it would sink the heat,
Yeah,
like in a
yeah.
computer system.
All right, Nathan.
Solar panel back slats.
All right, Matt.
Maybe like interchangeable blinds. Somehow, like the parts are more easily to change. Maybe just a repair issue. Maybe you could like easily snap them in, and because that's a big complaint with people. They're so difficult to repair once they get broken.
All right, Philip.
Replacing the slats with plants. So a living wall.
All right, Ray.
Yeah, the middle of the blinds, so for safety of children.
Heard you say middle of the blinds and it cut out.
I mean, I haven't finalized the material, but a safety material for blinds.
Gotcha. And Patrick.
This is a stupid idea just to make everyone laugh, so don't take it too
Go
seriously.
for it.
But just a system of blinds that hang over your bed, so when the light's too bright, you just pull it over your eyes somehow from your headboard.
I like that.
All right, Meg, we're back to you.
Pass.
All right, Nathan.
This is another one of those silly ideas, but y'all remember those like slap bracelet things that were like straight until like hit something?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And so that way, if you're like frustrated, you can punch the blind to get closed and like pulls it.
That'd be kind of fun.
I know, it'd be a good stress relief. Fucking work.
Okay, Matt.
All right, now mine are just getting wacky here. Soft material blinds.
What was that? What kind of material?
Soft material blinds.
Ooh, can you come back to me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
go back to
we'll
Meg.
wait. No, we'll wait. And then you'll get your name.
Okay.
material again, Matt? I'm sorry.
It's just real vague. Soft material blinds. You can also add mesh blinds to it. Mine was just getting wacky there.
Hey, it's fine. Yeah, Philip, we're around to you.
I pass.
Pass, okay. Ram,
Pass.
pass. All right, Patrick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass as well.
All right, Meg, back to you.
Mine was just gonna be like going green, like recyclable. They might be already in existence, I'm sure they are, but
All right, Nathan.
I know we've kind of like been moving away from strings, but you know, if we do like invisible string, might keep kids from playing with it and getting hurt.
All right, Matt.
Heat trapping winter blinds. If you want to keep your house warm.
well, there you go. The opposite.
Philip.
Nope.
Ram.
Use the tint of glasses, completely removing the blinds and having tint, and it is flexible to move up or down.
All right, Patrick.
This is just kind of generally speaking, just if the blinds were more independently able to be moved. So like, you know, on the string system, they're just kind of limited by whatever little amount of movement that horizontal string will give them. But if they were some way for them to be able to close those gaps better, just generally speaking.
So you kind of talking about the movability of the slats.
Yeah, so some way to kind of remove the, like if you can envision a set of blinds right now, like how there's the middle string that goes through and guides the angle of the blinds, if you could just get rid of that some way or the other.
Meg, we're back to you. Pass, okay. Nathan.
Pass.
Pass. All right, Matt.
How about sun warp resistant blinds? Where like the sun will never bleach them out and it'll be resistant. I don't know. I mean, my ideas are just getting wacky.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just as many as we can think of. Philip.
I think I'm done for this round.
All right. Ram
Yeah, pass.
and Patrick, back to you.
I'm going to pass as well.
All right. Does anybody have anything else to add? I think everybody passed.
How about, this is probably stupid too, but night privacy blinds.
That night privacy
Yep,
blinds?
night privacy blinds.
All right. All right. Yeah, anybody got anything else to add?
One-way peephole. Be a nosy neighbor. Yay. They'll never know.
I had one last thought. I know they got vertical blinds, but what if you took a horizontal blind and made it like totally sideways, where it just like opens sideways?
So it'd be,
A vertical.
It's like, it's vertical.
I guess
but
we
it's-
could talk about that in round two.
Well, that would be a
Yeah.
horizontal blind.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Alright, so that's the end of the how much we can fit on that camera.
So we're stopping for camera.
That was perfect.
Do we have time for a little restroom break?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think we're gonna have our break period now.